last week, Cyber Monday, heating it up. I'm going to do Dreamers in Action first because they had some awesome things going on with some new rank advancements. Cindy Pedrati, head manager. New consultants, Richard Whitlock, Looney Zabrina, Fabian Borges, Kathleen Paradise. Wow, awesome job, guys. Top enrollers, Christina MacArthur, Kathy Paradise, Jenny Thompson, Lillian Trevino, Kristen Harina, Cindy Pedrati, Nick Whitlock, Stephanie Merced, Kimberly Howe, Claire Eby, Yesenia Monaris, Marianne Conda, Dalva Munns, Michelle Wall-Weber, Fabian Homera Borges, Avisha. I think there's a new Mexican team growing. I think this team Mexico is in the house representing. Leah Miller, Laura Laurie, Kisa Maxwell, Janina Mueller. I say the same thing every week about your team, Lauren, and I just want to tell you, it's so impressive because I see these OG people showing up week after week. They don't stop. They don't take their foot off the gas. They just keep driving and driving. And it's awesome. And I see all these new names rising up, including what you guys have going on in Mexico. And I'm super impressed. I want to say from our team, we saw last week, Crystal Director Anna Marina Murray declared it. She rocked it out. 23 new consultants, top enrollers. We have Joanna Self. Joanna has never done this industry before, you guys. And last week she enrolled 14 people. I've never seen anything like you, Joanna, and I'm just so impressed with you, and I just want to honor you. People keep telling me, she's never done this before, and girl, I like what you're doing. Do whatever you're doing, keep it rocking. Michelle Stanton also hit 1 star, and she had 7 enrollments. Valkyrie Wellness, hit Crystal Director, if I believe. It's not on this report, but I believe she hit Crystal Director, headed for executive, 6 enrollments. Nikki Rempel, 6 enrollments. Michelle Brocky, Melinda Marie, Wendy Cat Miller, all 5 enrollments. 4 enrollments, Christy Hunter, Kaylee Varga, Christy LeBlanc, Holly Kirsch, Summer Meyer, Meredith Vanderzee, Jennifer Adlaka, and Jen Mathiasen. Guys, what I love also about this list, and I want to just say this, is that there's a number of people that are from our team consistently just showing up on this list. New people rocking it, new leaders emerging. A good number of these peeps on both teams are going to be in Mexico. So when I talk about the Dreamers in Action Mexico team heating up, I'm going to say this: we're intending to grow it on this trip this week. So way to go. Without further ado, I want to just share with you guys a little bit about this amazing company that we're part of. And it really is because of this matriarch, because of a woman who cares so deeply. And we are so fortunate to have Kathy Coover be willing to take her time to share with us something that she is so excited about. And I will tell you that there's no one finer with more beautiful, lust-worthy skin. And it's just someone who has access to the best of the best products. And I know that she had massive input on the design of what's coming. Last year, around the same time, I remember having a conversation with you, Kathy, and you just telling me this collagen is going to blow the doors off of it. When she started telling me about the collagen elixir, when she talks to you and she's excited about something, guys, you might come through your computer screen to try to get access to this, because when she's excited, you're excited. And so I want you to note that. But when she told me, Jessica, this collagen is like nothing else, you're not going to believe it. It's awesome. A, I believed her. And B, guys, drop a 1 in the chat if she was right. Collagen was a disruptor, not only to the marketplace, but to our businesses. Holy cow. Almost everyone I know in this company that has really dialed in on collagen has been amazing. And I just want to give you just a quick preview to what Kathy's going to say. What she said to me privately is she said, Jessica, if you think the collagen was awesome, you haven't seen anything yet. Watch out. And so, Kathy, without further ado, I just really am so fired up and excited that you agreed to be part of this call tonight. And just so grateful to have you on here.
Oh, well, wow. You're getting me so fired up listening to all the enrollments and all the excitement in your team. And all starts with the top, Jessica. So thank you for your leadership and all that you do. But yeah, I am really excited about the Celletoi. That's how you pronounce it. I have been very fortunate to be able to use really, really good skincare for I've probably been using it 12 years. I was introduced by a very, very famous doctor to stem cells a long time ago. And a good friend of mine, Jay Williams, he wrote the book, The 24-Hour Turnaround. she turned me on to this doctor, and he came in and he showed us this little vial, and he said, this is going to change skincare. And then he went on and created his own skincare line, and that's what I've been using for years. And it's called Definage, and it's very, very high-end skincare. And so that's why I've been trying to get something like this into Isogenics for a long time, but this was the right time to bring it in. Sometimes you wonder why it takes so long, but I think about, wow, serendipity, this is the perfect time. We introduce the collagen that plumps up your skin, you know, from the inside, makes your skin healthy. It feeds the skin. That's why all these amazing things are happening to so many people. And so what we put on the outside is so important too, because that will be like the icing on the cake. And for me, I've had a lot of really fine lines under my eyes since I was young, and they just get progressively worse as I got older. And I'll tell you what, I am so happy with my results under my eyes. I mean, I'm blown away by it. So I'm going to show you, we're doing a big haul tomorrow night, so you want to get your teams on it, but sometimes you have to hear it and hear it and hear it again before you really understand. But I do have some slides that you can see what's coming here. So let me get this up here. Let me go back here first. I don't know if I can share my screen. I hope so. Yeah, I can't. So you'd have to enable me to be able to share the screen.
Try now.
Okay, let me try.
And while you're doing that, guys, so Kathy's going to tell you a little bit about what's in it, why it's special. But the skincare that she was talking about, this stem cells, extremely premiumly priced, so not accessible to the average person. One of the things that I think Kathy's going to talk about that we're so excited about is we've now made this extremely premium product, market disruptor, accessible to the average person, financially accessible. And you're going to say,
yeah, it's not giving me access. Maybe what I'm going to do is it just says it's not giving me access. So let me just send this over to you real quick.
Yeah,
take a second. And I did blank out some of the slides because they weren't appropriate for a lot of you people, but let me get this. So some of you are on the special list right now, and you should be receiving, some of you will be receiving, I know Jessica will be receiving it. You should get it maybe tomorrow or the next day. Everything's slow right now, so it takes a little bit of time for the mail to get there. Here we go.
I think top 15 leaders in action, right? I think that's who's getting it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then some of the top income earners too. See if that works for you. It should come right across. But you know, it has so many incredible ingredients. It's not just stem cells. We have so just let me know when you get it, and you can put
it. Did you send it through email, or where did you send it?
I sent it through email.
As soon as it comes, I'll share it.
It should come right through. It's still sending. It's a big file, but they put it in an easy format to send it. It's good for you to have it too. Just let me know when you get it, and then I'll just go ahead and start it here.
It's still coming through. So why don't you
I'm going to go ahead and just start it and start talking about it.
Yeah,
because I know you guys are all really, really busy. Slideshow from the beginning. Okay.
There it is.
Okay, so bottom line, these are some of the ingredients that are really like state of the art. I mean, this is, I'm sure you've heard of Skin Medica. Like we can't talk like this on our big calls because we can't compare our products. But Skin Medica is one that, I mean, it's $300 for their serum. It's crazy. And we have all the same ingredients in it, but we have a biofirm complex in it that has growth factors. And the growth factors are the things that help rebuild the skin from the outside. And then we also have a seroposum, which is really just a hydration cream that is in some of our products, and it's in the Cashmere cream. I love the name of the Cashmere cream. And when you put it on, I mean, I put it on my face, my neck, my chest. It's amazing, that cream. And then we have, of course, our incredible serum that has a peptide blend in it. It has the advanced tripeptides in it. Oh, there she goes. Okay, good. Let me get out of this one so I can go to your slides. Okay, there Oh, perfect. So it also has the peptide blends in, which really help the fine lines and the wrinkles, and it's just packed with that. And then we also have botanicals in it, the green tea, things like that, lavender, to help the redness and sensitivity of the skin. And then we added hyaluronic acid to the cashmere cream, and it has a whole bunch of other really incredible ingredients in it. Okay, next slide. Okay, so there's the first product. It's a moisture balancing cleanser. And it's really a little different than a lot of other cleansers I've used. What I do is I wet my face first, which is not what I normally used to do. I wet my face first and I put a little bit on it. It really lathers up and it takes all your makeup off. You don't have to do it twice, which sometimes I have to wash my face 3 times to get my makeup off. And I hardly even wear any makeup. I usually wear sunscreen. So this is a great, gentle cleanser. It has a cereposum in it, so it has that hydration. It has a botanical blend, and you can use it day and night. It's wonderful. Next slide. And then the serum. Serum is what I'm so excited about. It is has that biofilm complex with the growth factors, with the stem cells, cereposum, and it's not thick like some of the serums are really thick. This is thinner, which I really like, and you can get it right up underneath the eyes and around the mouth. And I also put it on my neck and my chest because that's the whole look. You know, I see so many women that just do their face and then their neck and their chest looks bad. So this serum you can put everywhere. I use it day and night. Now, if you have people that are on a tight budget or something like that, just have them use it at night because, you know, not everybody can afford it, but I'll show you the prices. The prices are amazing. Okay, next slide. And then the eye treatment. And we even have this incredible wand. And that's the one thing that has the biofilm complex, the peptides, the growth factors, all that. So the 2 hottest products we have are the serum and the eye cream. They have all the growth factors. They have the stem cells. They have the peptide blends. And you just put it on right underneath the eyes. I put it above my eye too, and the magic starts to happen. It goes on really smooth. There's no clumping if you put concealer on. That's what I love about it. It's a beautiful application. Okay, next slide. And this is the cashmere cream. It's fabulous, and you can use it day and night. And it's rich enough for my skin. And then it's perfect for people in their 30s and 40s too. It's not one of those really, really heavy, greasy serum creams, but it absorbs right into my skin like that. It hydrates it, has the hyaluronic acid. You can use it day and night. Okay, so this is a few things. We just have 4 products. We want to keep it really simple to start with because that's a lot for some people when they're not used to it. So it's Leaping Bunny certified, which simply means it's not tested on animals. It's dermatologist tested. It's vegan, which is really important to a lot of people. There's no artificial colorings or dyes, no parabens, all those horrible things. And we have clinical results on it. So wait till you see the pictures. Okay, next slide. Now this lady, I think really has dramatic results right around her eyes. As you can see, her fine lines are so much better. And she was not using the collagen. So this lady is pure, you know, just using this line. So you can see how it's really reduced. So you imagine when you combine the collagen and all these great products. Okay, next slide. We did a clinical test of a lot of people, and you can see how the neck got better. The eyes, underneath the eyes got better. That was the dramatic areas that we saw the real difference in people's skin. Okay, and look at the results. This is really, really impressive. 92% had healthier looking skin. 71% had more elasticity. So when you pull the skin, it's elastic. And then they noticed improvements in their texture. And for me, it's like my pores got even more minimized with this. That's what I really noticed, my pores underneath my eyes. And then 85% had more radiant skin. So, you know, you just don't see results like this. It's very exciting. Okay, next slide. Now here's the great news. We have the toolkit and it will be available tomorrow at our call. We're giving everything to you guys early. Now there's going to be some things that won't be available until we launch. We've done a lot. We had a real special group of people give us input on what they needed. So we're going to have some reels for social media. We're going to have some short videos and things like that, but you guys are brilliant at doing that. But we're going to have a lot of different tools for all of you. So most of the tools will be available tomorrow, but some of those reels won't be ready yet because they just give us the input and we're working as fast as we can. We'll definitely have it before launch. Yes, there will be a short video. Yes. Okay. So look at this. Look at the prices. The cleanser is $35 US, and you can see the Canadian prices there. The firming cashmere cream is $65. The youth serum is $95. And the restorative eye cream is $55. And then you get a travel bag. When you buy the whole kit and caboodle, we give you a travel bag. And at our launch, we're going to have some ice globes. And what you do is you keep them in the refrigerator. And sometimes, you know, we all wake up with puffy eyes a little bit, and you can use those ice globes, and it's supposed to push the serum in better and the creams. I haven't gotten mine yet. It's supposed to be at my house tomorrow, so I can't wait to see it. But look at these packages. Can you just imagine when you're introducing your amazing collagen, you can just combine all these products. This is called the Masterpiece Collection, and that's going to be $345. It will have 3 boxes of collagen. It will have the complete kit in there, and the BV is $239, and we have double PIBs on this of $35. Okay, the next one is the Exquisite Collection. I love that name. And once again, there's 3 boxes of collagen, and then we have the 2 hero products. We have the eye cream and the serum in there, and they'll be able to purchase that, and you'll be able to get this at New Year's kickoff. Obviously, if you're buying the collagen, we'll ship that to you, but you'll be able to take away the eye serum and your kit right at New Year's kickoff. And if you were on the top 100 call a few minutes ago, we have a new product that we're launching, and it's a hair growth product. It's called Hair Revival. I love the name. And I'm sure that Erica Rothenberg's husband's going to be using that one. I know he had great results with the just with the collagen, but this one we can make hair growth claims. So if you attend New Year's kickoff, or if you have an online ticket, you will be able to purchase this hair growth product. And what I love about it is it opens up a whole new market for us. I have 2 girlfriends that have lost so much hair, and the collagen has really helped. But this is just going to be just more like it on steroids. So we'll be able to show those pictures of the hair. So we're excited about that. I think we have 10,000 units at New Year's kickoff. I know it's going to sell out. So you'll when you buy the Masterpiece, you'll get a free hair growth product. And I think it's with one, and then when you buy the complete kit, you'll get 1 bottle of the hair growth product. And then let's say you wanted to buy 5 bottles of it. Maybe you have your best friend that wants it. You'll be able to buy 5 bottles until we sell out. And then we're launching this Hair Revival product on the first part of March. So it'll be available. So it's just getting all the data. Josh came across this, and it's got some incredible ingredients. I know a lot of us have a lot of hair already, but there's so many people that suffer, you know, from that. Their hair falls out. And so this will just be a great add-on. So this is the Exquisite Collection. Back to this with the 2 hero products. Okay, then we have the Celletoi Complete Collection. That has all the products in it. You see the really cool travel bag, and then you'll also receive the ice globes at New Year's kickoff, which are really kind of fun. All right, and then we have the BioFirm Collection. So if people are on a limited budget, you know, this would be just a great add-on. You know, let's say if they're already purchasing collagen right now, you know, you can say, look, this is coming, and maybe they can't afford the $245. You can get them on this for $145, and they'll have the serum and that incredible eye cream. So it's really, really, we've really thought it out, and want everybody to be able to participate. Jim loves the products. It's an easy product to use. You know, we've been fighting over our last few bottles that we have, but we just got our stock into the office. So anyway, it's going to be a really great addition to the collagen. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. And So, I mean, I know that you are all the masters, and I would be reaching out to all your customers that have purchased collagen, because you know what was so great about the collagen, it attracted a whole new group of consumers to Isogenics. And these consumers are also going to be interested in skincare. So it'd just be a great add-on, more BV, bigger order basket. And so I think it's just going to be a home run for all of you and your team. So yeah, we're trying to get everybody excited about it. So we have a mad rush at New Year's kickoff for it and get the excitement going.
Kathy, what would you be doing if it were you? What would you be doing right now to get this, in pre-launch activity?
I would be, I would be texting, well, as soon as you get the social shareables tomorrow, I mean, I think it's really important that you have those. I would be, voice texting people, say, oh my gosh, it's coming. Do you want me to get you, on the list, the VIP list, just like we did with the collagen, get them on the VIP list. Just create that FOMO that is coming and you don't want to miss out and you want to be there. And then if any of your teams aren't registered for New Year's kickoff, get an online ticket, because they may have people that want to get that hair growth product and they can buy it till it sells out. So I would be going back to my old customers. I'd be reaching out to friends that notice your skin. Like people say to me, my gosh, what kind of skincare do you use? I said, just hold on, it's coming. So, it's going to be a home run to so many people. So you guys are the masters at promotion. So I'm sure you'll come up with some fabulous ideas when you get your product. I mean, you're going to have a lot of fun with it. The serum is kind of a light blue, and that's the plant stem cells in the product.
Yeah, and so so we have a committee of people, Holly Kirsch, I know you're a big part of it, of just really working on pre-launch activities and kind of seeding our existing customers and letting them know it's coming. So we are definitely doing some pre-work. So our team should absolutely, and Lauren, I know you're doing the same thing. Just be ready for us to just start buzzing, getting people excited, that FOMO, they don't want to miss it. So New Year's kickoff, January 8th and 9th. And Kathy, just our teams will be able to purchase it then starting January 8th. I know people are asking that. So that's yes. NYKO New Year kickoff. There are still some tickets available. I know there's a number of leaders who have extra tickets that if you want to go with us, I have two amazing girls that just came in. They're from another company. They just grabbed tickets and flights and hotel today. Guys, come. So Wendy and Julie, I'm so excited that you guys will be there. It's going to be awesome. It's an event that changed my life. I went 8 years ago. Janny Elo dragged me 48 hours before the event was going to start. She had told Lauren Sims that she would get Lauren Frierson now, but Lauren Sims at the time, she said, I'll get you a Lululemon jacket if you get her to go. That's how important it was. And guys, I thank God every day that I had a seat next to Lauren there, because I leaned over to her when Alexis Romano, as a top earner, was talking, and I said, what color do you think you're going to wear on stage when you train up there someday? I'm thinking black. And I remember she thought, who is this crazy East Coast girl? But guys, I've sat in the front row and watched Lauren train. I've trained. NYKO changed both of our lives. New Year's kickoff, be there. Get a virtual ticket if you want to, but if you want to be in an energy that you've never experienced, you don't have to take my word for it. Come and see for yourself. It's an energy. It's a life change. You'll walk out 10 foot tall. We'll have to bar the door to get you to come back Saturday, because Friday night you'll be running home. You'll want to just say, get out of the way. I got this. So I want to just say, Kathy, we're so excited about this product. I know you're a major advocate to get it for the company. It's a huge deal. No one else has it. So would you say that's fair? Why is this special? There's other network marketing companies that, talk about skincare and it's sort of wah. All's kind of the same thing. What would you say to that?
Well, most of them just do not have the ingredients that we have. I mean, our Rejuvenate line was a nice line, but it didn't have the peptides in it, didn't have the tripeptides in it, didn't have the growth factors, didn't have any of that. So, you can get a nice skincare to keep your skin hydrated, but if you want it to repair, you've got to have those ingredients in it. And it's the best price there is, because the other ones are just so overpriced. They're just overpriced. And I really didn't think they were very effective. The only one I ever felt that was effective was one that I used. I never liked the other ones. They didn't do anything. So I know you're going to love it. It's going to be great. And Jessica is so right. I'm so excited to be able to be at New Year's kickoff this year, because we haven't had an event in so long. It's just amazing. We got the last room in the convention center because we didn't know if we were going to be able to have this, but it's all We're going for it. We're going for this big event, and it's going to be fabulous. We're having the top 50 dinner at our house, which will be great, having everybody here again. So I'm excited about that too.
And I'll tell you, I think one of the things that if you're looking at a strategy for this, so besides all the pre-launch, besides all the voice text, if you go to a dermatologist now, ask them what they know about growth factor. Ask them what they're using with plant-based stem cells. I go to a premium person in Philadelphia and they give out, she's a friend, so she gives me growth factor, little samples that she gets because it's so expensive. And so she usually slips me a couple samples into my handbag. But guys, it's a huge, and we have some dermatologists on the team who've told me like, this is conversation worthy, show stopping type bullet points. We're coming out with a premium skincare line, accessibly priced with growth factor and plant-based stem cells, and watch their heads spin around and their eyes just wide open. It's a big deal.
And I would be taking your pictures now. Just get ready. Just take your pictures now before you get the product, because you know, a picture says 1,000 words, because sometimes we start looking at ourselves and you don't notice the changes, but everybody else notices changes in you. So make sure to take your pictures and be ready to run. This is going to be fun.
Kathy, I think the other thing that I'm getting excited about is there's a lot of people who've been on my dream team list who haven't yet said yes to collagen. A lot of us who've said yes to collagen, we got a little bit of an unfair advantage and a head start. But I'm going to go to those people and just say, test this out for me, because you're going to get the home run. And we're going to be able to see the most massive difference. So many of us have been using the collagen, so we might not have as stark of a transformation as you, but I need you to be an awesome testimonial. Would you try this for 30 days and see what you think? Guys, those testimonials will be gold, and they can get their money back if they don't love it. But look at these transformations. Look at already our early clinical data. It's going to be so good. Go to those people and just say, come try this. Brand new. Be one of the first. Get those people excited right now. When this comes out, will you be one of the first to try this executive collection with me? And just see. And I want to take your pictures, document it. And if you love it, let's blow it out of the water. Kathy, is there anything else that you feel like people should be super excited about, or any reason that you feel like this rounds out what they're already sharing? Or what would you say about that?
Well, you know, I think that, you know, we scratched the surface with the collagen. I think this is just going to add a little bit more. I still think the collagen is going to be the number one. It's our number one product in Isogenics right now. Number one. That is amazing with all the shakes that we have, the collagen, and in Europe, it's number one. And in Canada, it's number two, but that's because it's still NFR. When it goes OTG, I'm sure it'll be number one too. So that's a clue. People are looking for beauty. They're looking for more. They want to look great. And then introduce the other products, just like this team is doing. You know, you know what people need. I mean, you just ask them questions and find out what's missing from their life and what they're not happy with, you know. And I'll tell you, going into January, it's going to be a big weight loss season too, though. So yeah, I'm really excited about our new reset program that's coming. Yeah, we have another new program coming in probably late April and May, and it's going to be a 7-day reset. We all know how incredible our 30-day system is, but when people get their box, they're overwhelmed. So we're going to have a 7-day reset that people can get it, and it will say 1, 2, 3. This is what you do. So I'm really excited about that. It'll be a good introduction. Then they can order the 30-day and they won't be overwhelmed. They'll just put the products in their pantry and they'll be ready to go. So we're doing so many things because people want it super easy, simple. And that's what Isogenics is going to be, super simple, easy. And we have a couple of other big, huge enhancements coming too, and some upgrades to our IsoDelight that are phenomenal. Oh my God, I got to try them and I was begging for more. So we're just working on so many great products. We have a product for the brain coming. So there's so many things in the pipeline to make you all happy.
What she's saying should be the bullet point you're telling everyone in your life who's looking at this as an opportunity. Get on board with us now, because the blueprint ahead, our roadmap, is going to make your head spin around. If you think collagen's great, watch out, because there's going to be other products that make collagen jealous. Kathy, the other question for people about Celletoi is, what other countries have it right now and who else will get it?
Okay, right now it's in Australia. And Europe is launching the same time we are, just or maybe a week later. And let me tell you, Europe is exploding for us. If you're looking for another good market to run in, that is really doing well. The collagen has just taken over there too. So that's where it's launching right now.
And some people know about Korean skincare. Can you
Yes.
comment on how this kind of like how that plays into
Yes.
Korea?
Yeah, this is Korean skincare. And if you've ever been to Korea, which probably you've never have, it's probably not on your bucket list, but I'm just telling you, when you go there, everything is skincare. Everywhere you go, the billboards, all the supermarkets, even all the department stores, massive skincare everywhere. They have the finest and people know that. So
Yeah.
we went to the best and got the best for all of you.
Anyone who knows it, if you tell them it did what this product is absolutely revered in Korea, developed by Korean scientists, they will be massively impressed because you're right. I know people that lived in Korea, it's the best, they had the best of the best. So Kathy, I'm so excited. Guys, anybody have any other questions for the legend that is Kathy Coover? We are so fortunate. And if you guys want to just drop some gratitude in the chat, and we're so fortunate to have you give us this preview. Tomorrow night's call, people should jump on.
Get your team on. We'll have Sarah Richter. She'll be going into a whole bunch of details for you on the product. So she's really excited about it too, because she's a skincare junkie like I am. So yeah.
It's going to explode, Kathy. It's going to take this team and the company to a whole other level. I think people are so fired up about it.
Yeah, it's exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait for you all to experience it. You're going to love it.
Buckle up. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you.
Oh, we are having so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it is a lot of fun.
Well, thank you, Kathy.
Enjoy the holidays if I don't see you. Have fun with your family. I just got to spend the weekend with my grandkids. Oh my gosh, it was so great. So
I saw a birthday.
I know. So take the time and just slow down a little bit when it comes to the holidays and really be grateful for all the blessings that we have. We just appreciate you so much.
Oh, we appreciate you guys. We're so fortunate to have this amazing woman as leadership. Well, thank you, Kathy. You can jump. And I want to close you off with a couple things, but Kathy, I know you have other things you probably have to get to.
All right. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Guys, thank you for getting back on. So I think that worked. All right, very good. So, hey, I just wanted to tell you guys a couple of things. So in terms of pre-launch, the first thing I wanted to say is I would want to list it out just a little bit more and a little bit more succinctly of things that we'll be doing. Like I said, I know on our team, there's a whole committee of people that are working on some strategies, and you're going to see some teaser posts. We're going to use our Elixir page, and we're going to start ramping that up and creating curiosity. Absolutely. One of the tips that I want to give for both teams is if you're adding people to our pages, when you post, those people get a notification if you're friends with them. They may not get a notification for the general pages. So I want to just encourage you now, as much as ever, be present in those pages. Be posting, be commenting, be engaging, encouraging other people. So I really just want you to take, maybe when you're time blocking, set up 10 minutes a day. And I truly will tell you, it's not just in our product pages, let our prospects see our culture of support, let them see how many people participate. But someone asked me, like, some people write me and say, hey, I'm interested in this product. And someone said, why? I think this was, I was talking to Brandy, and I said, oh, some woman wrote me. I traced her back to someone in your downline. She said, why do you think people write you? Well, I post a lot in our pages. Guys, we're always, and that's another thing, we're always going to direct them back to who added them. But when you are posting, they remember, oh my gosh, there's my girl, Barb, she added me. I got to reach out to her because I got a notification. So I just want to really be encouraging you. We're going to be putting a lot of great teaser content. We want to get people excited. It used to be in Isogenics that we didn't do a big reveal till a product launched. And it was like, shh, nobody tell that we're coming out with greens. And then we'd launch greens on a Saturday and everybody would be like, what are greens? And we'd just be like, then doing work to catch up. Guys, I love that we are now fully transparent, that Kathy Coover is jumping on a call to train us on what it is. I've had a couple leaders, like top leaders say to me that they have some concerns. Like, it's a lot. If I'm not in skincare, if I can't spell or pronounce cereposum, am I going to not be good at selling skincare? And we've got like brilliant people like Michelle Stanton, like Jessica Stanley.
Sorry, Jess, I accidentally muted you and muted everybody. Sorry.
So I don't know if you heard me, but hold on one second. I'm almost finished. So Michelle Stanton and Jessica Stanley, I want to honor you. There are many people who have,
I broke my hand.
love you. So there are many people who have expertise in skincare and aesthetics. I call those two women out because I know that they're unbelievably revered in their field. But here's the thing, they can say, hey, the cereposum and snow algae, but I'll tell you, here's what I'm doing. I'm getting, just like I did with collagen, I'm getting a couple talking points that excite me. Snow algae, I'm sorry, that's sexy. Our product has snow algae in it. I don't care. You don't have to like it. I personally was like, oh yeah, that sounds special. So I'm saying it has growth factor, plant-based stem cells. We took an extremely unaccessible price point product and we made it available to the masses. These are hero market disruptors. You don't see this. It did well in Korea, not just well, people were wowed. And holy cow, if it does, if you know anything about skincare, if it did well in Korea, it'll explode in America. Watch out. And so those are the bullet points. You know that I don't try to learn. I'm not going to become an expert. No one's going to ask me to give them a hydrofacial, but I'm going to become an expert on the 3 or 4 bullet points that excite me. I'm going to tell everyone, and every person I tell, it's going to make me more excited. I'm telling you, tell people, practice, get off this call and say to your kids, we got a product coming out that's going to make people look younger. It's going to take care of fine lines and snow algae. That's all I'm going to say, snow algae. So that's what I would really encourage you. Jump on that call, get everyone you know on that call. But if they had the same reaction that Laura Stevens and Trudy Maple had, was like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Well, it's a lot if you're trying to become I'm not going to become an esthetician from that call, but I felt like I could have really taken some really in-depth notes and possibly done extractions. But what I just want you to know is you just have to be excited. You have to know a couple things to be dangerous, and then let the experts do that. That's the work that they're doing, creating the videos, creating all the things that are going to support you. Don't become an expert on skincare. Get a couple bullet points. The other thing that I would be doing is I would be creating a advanced chicken list. People that love skincare, you know who they are. They are always at Sephora. They have all the points. They have all the cool stuff. They love Korea. They already know Korean skincare, plant-based stem cells. Anybody that loves cutting edge, innovative, I want to be the first. They have snappy clothes. They wore husband jeans or boyfriend jeans before you knew it was even cool. Those kinds of people. And I would be on the phone with them saying, something is coming and I don't want you to miss out. This is going to blow up. If you were on my team before collagen, you know you were excited. This is another opportunity, but bigger. Skincare is a big, massive market. So I would be making that big chicken list. Think about those people that are in the beauty world of any kind. By the way, I would get people now and I would be telling them also, right behind this unbelievable skincare is hair revival. Holy moly, every person that stands behind a chair in a hair salon. I know Michelle Brocky, I don't know if you're on, but that team of yours, all those hair people, watch out with this hair revival. And so that's what I would really, really encourage you to do, is start making another chicken list. And I would just be telling people what's coming, the roadmap of product release in the next 3 to 6 months is going to be like nothing this industry has seen. I mean, Nikki Rempel, you've been in network marketing. Do you ever see a company that has hit after hit after hit? It's usually like, oh, we're going to do it. And we used to do this too. So I'm not going to hate on this, but it used to be like, we're going to release another flavor of shake. Everybody gets super excited. It might be cotton candy this time. And that's it. Am I right?
Totally right. 1,000,000% right. I love it.
This is hit after hit. New use, new application, bigger market. So many people like it. And so that's the other thing, is if you're going to women like a Nikki Rempel, a Brandy Brokaw, people that have been, I mean, these, it's just extreme. And I don't know if Teresa Norville's on this call, but like these women who are just ridiculously influential, connected, and they get business. I would just tell to them, these products that we're releasing, not only are they market disruptors, but they cover a massive amount of the marketplace. They have applicability. You know, you talk about products that are like for a menstrual cycle. Well, it only has 50% of the population that would be interested. But this is things that the entire population is a potential customer. This is stuff that, you know, you're of a teen that has issues. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the acne results from collagen, but think about the skincare implications for younger people. My 23-year-old, 24-year-old former assistant, that market, those young women have now realized premium skincare needs to be a part of their life now. And so it's a big deal. You might get salons that are interested in carrying this line. You might have new estheticians that are branching out, people doing mobile esthetician work. I would just be looking for every avenue where you can help someone create a distribution point. And so those are some of the things that I'm so excited about, but I know this, I know that we've proven what doesn't work. So what doesn't work is do no pre-work, tell no one, launch it on a Saturday and hope it's a great week for you. That was lackluster. Keep it a secret from everybody. What we've proven works is hype. Get it pre-done. Start getting FOMO, start creating an urgency. Tell people they can have the opportunity to be first. Do you want to be on my pre-order list? I'm getting a pre-order list. I had 18 people order collagen the night that it launched. I had a pre-order list. I want to get you guys on. Everybody should have a pre-order list, right? And that you might send them a card on the time it comes out, or you might take credit card information. You do you on your business, but let's go. The day this launches should break the damn internet. Let's just get this rocking. I'm so fired up about it. I'm so excited, but I honestly believe that the biggest pivot point to how successful this is for your business, for the team overall, for how we all raise together is what we do right now. We saw it with collagen. We just have to make sure that we're doing it right now, doing the things, seeding the pages, getting people in there, creating buzz, talking about it. Some of you are going to get samples. You're going to get a whole kit. I can see a whole bunch of people that, you know, were part of that top 15 leaders in action, top income earners, some influencers, some people that are like huge on social media. You'll be able to get it firsthand. So you'll see it. We'll get you some of the content. You'll have it tomorrow in the toolkit. Get people on that call, get people excited. You guys are just great at helping promote this. So that's what I'm excited about. That's what I'm really hoping that this works for us all to just get so excited. I've been using it actually so I got one because I trained for Australia, and then one for Global Top Achievers. I haven't used the eye cream though. And that's what everyone I've talked to said, stop the bus for the eye cream, And so many people talk about that under eye area. Guys, if we really can see results with the under eye, stop. People are going to chase you down the road to get this. So anybody have any questions or thoughts, ideas? Step out if you guys want, if anybody wants to say anything.
I have a quick question regarding the hair growth. Do you know if that's going to be an NFR product?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's okay. I'll find out.
Daniela, she talked about PIBs. The PIBs were on that slide deck and they do double. So depending on the pack, I think they're $10 to $35. And Ashley just said on the top 100 call, they said NFR for yes on the hair product. Nikki. So NFR.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, and that's just going to be awesome. We can make claims about it. I have not heard the price
The
point.
only thing I'll chime in here and say, because we did this last year, you guys, with the collagen, right? And we were so excited about the collagen. I mean, people that rode through Isogenics in 2018 and 2019, where our innovation was a new flavor, right? And they really heard that feedback. I was like, oh my gosh, there's only so many versions of the shake and the chip that we're going to get so excited about. But it was this time last year, gearing up for the collagen. Now, when Jess is telling you she had 18 orders, like the night it launched, you guys, same thing. Like we were doing exactly this. Get on a pre-order list. I want you to be the first. I want to be able to put it in before it sells out. Like we knew what was going to happen. And it was through the holidays. And I recently was talking about this on a Power Hour Work It call. And I said, you guys, we had so many Afterglow bundles sold and our conviction was so high. None of us had tried it. None of us knew if it really tasted like grape juice or fish oil. Like we were literally trusting what our friends down under said. And we were passing around pictures from everybody in New Zealand and Australia. And there was a gal from Australia that kind of told us what she did about going back to inactive customers, going to her current customers, some of the things that Jess said. But the point that I'm bringing this up is literally right now, you've got a couple weeks. And all I will tell you is if you totally check out from now to Christmas, you know that in January, they're going to purchase from me and Jessica, right? Because we are inboxing people every single day. We are taking those pre-order lists. And it's not that we're like poaching from our own teams. That's not what I'm saying. But people are going to buy from when they know where to get it. So if you feel like you're too busy to do a post, if you're too busy to educate people, if you're too busy to reach out to 5 of your current customers a week and get them excited about this, don't be pissed off when they thought you were too busy, you know what I mean? And they go to somebody else. And going through the holiday season, just keep the lights on your store. I mean, let people know it's coming, educate them, drop in them when the videos come out with the toolkit, just be like, oh my gosh, I had to let you know, you're one of the first people I wanted to know. I thought about you first, like make people feel special, but that consistency. And at the end of the day was the excitement and the enthusiasm. We were so ready for the new product. We were so excited about the branding and the packaging of the collagen. People were messaging us left and right. Jess and I have like top enroller records from December of 2013, and then we broke them in January of 2021. I mean, if you guys go back and look what Chris Nish posted about her and Mike Mallory posted about me, like the amount of consultants, the amount of managers that we created in 1 month over one product because we were excited about it and people had planned for it. You can do the same thing. I mean, just imagine getting someone super excited on the skincare, right? And the collagen pack. And then they want to do a weight loss system anyways. They want to lean out after the holidays, enroll the husband with, the weight loss system, and then enroll a kid with isogenesis for reverse aging or something. And you have consultants like left and right coming in, but you have to have that in your head. You have to do exactly what she said about practicing. So on the fly with these people, you're like, oh my gosh, plus I'm going to show you how to get this for free. Let me spend 5 minutes on the phone with me. I'm going to literally show you. And that excitement and that enthusiasm of being able to get cutting edge products at a discount plus money back coming off the expenses of the holidays. I mean, people are going to flock to you. So spend the time. And the last thing I will tell you is I'm a nutritionist by trade. So where you guys are turned off by adaptogens and ionics and, ashwagandha and all this stuff, that was my language. And so when I came into isogenics, I had to dumb it down because people looked at me like I spoke a foreign language, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to make this so simple so people can do it. Now, when the collagen came out and I was like, what? I know nothing. Like, I remember someone saying, what type is it? And I was like, there's more than one type. Like, I didn't know there was type 1 and type 2 and type 4. Like, I really had no idea. I was like, Scandinavian waters? Like, why is this important? And I was not excited about it. I literally wasn't. I was like, I joined a health and wellness company. I'm not excited about skincare. Like, why is this? Like, it's such a hype product. And I remember getting on the call with Kelly Dickerhoof and Emily Vavra and Cindy, oh my gosh, who all did that call? Lynn Hagedorn, they all, like 5 women had planned this launch for us and they were showing how to maximize the compensation plan with one product. And all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And like Jess called me, you guys, and this is like literally how she maxed out. But she called me, she goes, think how many people need to order the collagen? And she was literally doing 128 BV. Like how many on the left, how many people on the right? She's like, we have these people in our downlines. We just have to get them all to order. Like the people are already in place. And when you think like that, it shows up. And so doing the same thing with the Celletoi, you don't have to know all that, but the snow algae, I just learned that tonight, right? To have a few things, but the number one thing that I heard Jess say that I already was messaging people when we got disconnected before we popped back on, that I wrote down that I'm going to send out is like, we have a hold of something that would normally be inaccessible because the price point, we've made it accessible to everyone. It is as incredible as the cutting edge products in Korea. You've got to get your hands on that. I mean, to be able to tell people that you're taking something at a price point that is accessible to everyone, people's ears are going to perk up, right? So grab your fast facts and just commit to yourself, commit to your family, commit to 2022 that you can touch your business every single day. If it's one post, if it's one story, if it's one reach out, if it's one inactive customer, and just imagine every single person in your team ordering the Celletoi. Imagine what your cycles would look like. Imagine if every single person grabbed 2 people. If every single person in your downline right now bought the Celletoi and came in with 2 friends, imagine what your business would look like. And if that's not worth an hour of your time, you're in the wrong freaking business. That's what I think.
I love that, Lauren, everything about it. And so just as you're thinking about how you'll position it, those talking points, like she's saying, and the end result is everyone in your team's getting it, all new customers, and they're coming on with 2 people. But I'll tell you, the other thing that I've said to people is we're not competing with what's available for you right now. That's not even on our radar screen. Like in my mind, I'm thinking the other network marketing companies that do skincare, not our competition. This is so next level. This is so above anything the marketplace has ever seen. That's not our competition. I've said that to people. It will not compete with your basic skincare packages that are out there, right? Your regimens, not competing with that. This is whole other level. Probably the most of the population has never seen anything this potent that's on the street outside of a plastic surgeon's office. So I'm excited. I hope you can tell that. I'm so excited for what it will do for your businesses and to be partnered with the Dreamers in Action Squad. I know they've got some hot looking people. And hot looking people, I just want to buy your skincare. Like Jenny Thompson, I'm looking at you going, what do you use now? I'll buy whatever you're using. So I think that's just awesome, is let's just really get out there, get people seeing how glowing hot we already are with the collagen and go, watch what's about to happen. Look at me now. Take your before pictures like Kathy said. And I think it's going to be great. So I'm excited just to see this unfold for everybody. Do the pre-work and watch out for January. Let's stay in it. We're making December, as I say every week, December is going to be the biggest month we've ever had. And these first 2 weeks, I like them already. I like them a lot. I hope you guys do too. Have an awesome week. Let's make this 3rd week of our December 5-week pull month the best. Have an awesome week, guys.